Hello, guys, and welcome. A very important update on Jorginho, and that is now he has completed his move to Arsenal. He is now officially an Arsenal player. Um, Again, it came out of a bit of nowhere. I think obviously that's also the reason why Sam Conga has joined Crystal Palace on loan from Arsenal. Obviously, we're Enzo Fernandez potentially going to Chelsea. It's still at a deadlock. I mean, there's still no agreement reached. It's now, we've heard, completely up to the owner of Benfica whether or not this deal is to go through for Enzo Fernandez, but I'll do that in a separate video. But I want to talk about Jorginho for now. I've seen a lot of divided opinion on this. I've seen a few fans saying that they hope it doesn't slow the play down too much, because we know Jorginho's style of play. It's very slow, very pedestrian. He takes his time on the ball. He's not like a Rodri or a Casemiro, players who's like sit back but can move the ball quickly. Thomas Partey also springs to mind. Yeah, he's not that sort of player. He is quite slow in his approach. He's not very good defensively. To say he's more of a defensive-minded midfielder, he doesn't really go forward much. And I have seen a little bit of concern from Arsenal fans saying that they hope he doesn't slow the play down too much. Arsenal have been known this season for the fast build-ups and everything like that, and they hope he doesn't maybe change most of that within the way that he approaches a game. I think it's a 50-50. If it don't work for Arsenal, they've not really spent too much on him. They've only spent £12 million. So it's not all, well, it's 10 million up front, 2 million in add-ons. So it's not really all that much, to be fair. But obviously, a lot of Arsenal fans are going to be like, oh, but again, that's still 12 million we could have spent on maybe a better midfielder. Obviously, and who thought Chelsea and Arsenal would go into negotiations with each other after what happened with the Mudryk deal? Basically Chelsea coming in and just robbing him off Arsenal out of nowhere. I think it works out well for Jorginho. I think he knew his time at Chelsea was coming to an end. There was no indication he was going to sign a new contract. I don't think there was even any indication that Chelsea were going to give him a new contract. He's not the only player in that sort of situation for Chelsea. Arsenal are obviously looking for more depth in their midfield. Because you look at the midfield options, you've got people, obviously you've got Partey and Xhaka, who have been the main two, especially this season. Sam Conga would have been one of them. He's now gone out on loan to Crystal Palace, but now you look at El Neni, he's going to be spending a lengthy period on the sidelines after he's just had surgery, so that's another player they've lost in that midfield. So Jorginho, it does make sense. It is one of them signings that for me, it makes sense. Arteta's always been a fan. Obviously, Arteta, he could have worked with Arteta previously if he would have joined Man City in 2018 instead of Chelsea. He didn't. He ended up with Chelsea. So Arteta, probably knew about Jorginho from then, and he's now decided to sign him for Arsenal. He's seen as a great opportunity. Like I said, I have seen mixed opinions. A lot of people think he'll be a good signing. He'll be a good addition, an experienced, cool head in the midfield. I agree. He is a very experienced player. He's got that Premier League experience. He's been in the Premier League now for nearly 5 years. He has got that know-how. He's obviously a European champion with Italy. So he's got that experience in big games. He's played in European finals. So he's got experience, probably more than maybe what, Granit Xhaka and people around him have got. But no, I think it will be a good one to watch and see how he does at Arsenal, because not all transfers work, as it really worked for him at Chelsea. I think he has been a good player for Chelsea. I think over maybe the last couple of years, I think you could sort of sense that his career at Chelsea was slowing down. It was coming to an end. Chelsea were in a different direction. They're trying to bring in young talents. and maybe try and get rid of some of the more older players. You think of people, like I said, like Jorginho, potentially even N'Golo Conte. But no, I think it'll be one to watch. It'll be, can he be the sort of midfielder that can push them onto the title now? Obviously, because Arsenal are looking amazing at this moment in time. They look like they're on absolute fire. No, like I said, I have seen a little bit of concern. Is Jorginho going to come in and almost disrupt that, or is he going to slow down the build up of the play? Obviously, he can build up from the back. I think that's one of the reasons why Mikel Arteta does like him as a player, because he does have that cool, calm, and collected head in that midfield. But like I said, he is a bit of a laid back midfielder, and he's not very fast with the ball. He is a bit laboured with it at times, and we've seen him. He has made mistakes for Chelsea. He can't afford to let them mistakes come into his game at a team like Arsenal that are now chasing the title and their first title since 03-04. He just can't let that happen. But like I said, I will be keeping a very close eye on Jorginho, especially over the next couple of months, and see how he goes on at Arsenal. Again, like I said, it came out of nowhere, this transfer. So, like I said, I will be eager to watch him. See how he gets on. He'll more than likely play at the weekend for Arsenal, I would assume. But we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, guys, I'd love to hear what you think in the comments down below. If you are an Arsenal fan, do you think this is a good signing? I'm 50-50, if I'm going to be honest. If you did enjoy, obviously, please do leave a like. And please subscribe for more videos like this. Anyway, guys, I will see you soon.